Hey everybody, Jem Schofield here with the C47 and another episode of Gearbox. Did you see that? You didn't? Go ahead, Giuseppe. Move that. Whoa. Did you see that? Here, I'm going to get out of the frame here. Why don't you put the camera back to position 1? Okay. Let's do it again. You guys saw that, right? Okay, so we're out here about 10 feet away from where we were yesterday. And we're looking for different types of setups, different things that we can do here a little west. It's actually 2 blocks south of the Apple Store. And if you're out here like we are, basically in the middle of the day, and we've got the sun coming straight into the lens, we're gonna have a problem, which is kind of like Star Trek Reboot. If you just move that out of the way. There you go. We got lens flare. And we have to solve the problem. And unfortunately, because we're traveling light, we don't have a map box system. We don't have something to flag that. Now, I'm going to send you guys a link. There is a little hot shoe flag that you can get for cameras, which is pretty cool. And if we had that, we'd be using it. But if you don't, and you need to shoot something, you've got to come up with a solution. So Giuseppe's just holding a piece of paper in front of the camera. There you go. And that's blocking that. Now, if we wanted to use that whole move with the dolly, what we'd have to do is we'd have to get some tape or something to hold that to the camera. You just make it work. I mean, that's the whole deal. If you grew up in the 80s and you saw MacGyver, you know what's happening. And what we're going to do, you know what I mean, right? And basically, you know, here's a cardboard box that we're using as essentially a reflector, which Giuseppe ran across the street to go get. And there's tape on this sucker. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take tape off of this, and we're going to use it to hold the piece of paper onto the camera if we have to. But that's the reason why you always have a small roll of gaff tape with you anyway. But you guys get the basic idea. I mean, look, there's a reflector in a cardboard box. It's white. It's reflective. Can they see that, Giuseppe?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, somebody has to hold the thing, but you guys get the idea. Man, it's loud around here. So the whole point is that when you run into issues production-wise, the concepts of how to solve the problems are the same, whether or not you have expensive or free equipment. We need to flag the lens so that we don't get the lens flare. We need to get something to reflect the light so that we don't have underexposed shots. You guys get the idea. So that's what today's episode's all about, and I'll see you guys next time on Gearbox. Cut.